Myth that I would love to debunk is lifting weights will make you bulky. Coming from me personally, I've always been the bigger one in the group. I've always been the taller one, the broader shoulders. Call me the Hulk. Because of this, I would always choose the lightest weights possible. I was super scared of always lifting too much weights because it would make me bulky. For me to actually grow muscle, I have to eat a lot of food, which I was not doing at the time. At all. And I don't think people realize how hard it is to actually grow muscle. It takes years. It takes so much time, persistence, and dedication for you to get to a certain state where you consider yourself quote unquote bulky. So ladies, if you're wanting to add some mass to that ass, please lift the weights, all right? That is where you're gonna grow that quote unquote, we all hate the word tone look. It's actually you just getting stronger and adding more muscle to your body. So please add some weights to your bar.
Something I get very frequently in my check-ins, and I hear from a lot of clients, is that they did not sweat in a workout or they did not burn a lot of calories in a workout, therefore they don't think it was effective and they feel like they need to do more. I would like to debunk that myth because that is not true. Really take your time through every movement, lift the weights and stick to the program. Don't feel like you have to add in additional things to break a sweat or burn a certain amount of calories. The reason why a lot of people may think that they need to sweat a lot is because some people really do naturally just sweat more, and that is going to be something that's highly genetic, and that's going to be something controlled by your endocrine system. So ultimately, if you're just a person who doesn't sweat very often, that's your body, that's your anatomy, and that's perfectly okay. As long as you are really putting intent behind your workouts and trying your best, then I wouldn't worry about the sweat at all.
A fitness myth that I would like to debunk is that no rest days is the way to make progress. Hitting the gym hard every single day is only gonna hold you back. Rest is so important because while you're at your lifting sessions and you're trying to develop more muscle, what's happening is you're actually tearing part of your muscle, and then that has to repair and regrow, and when that happens, your muscles are getting larger and larger. So that can't happen if you're in the gym every day, not giving your body any time to recover. So while you're sleeping, while you're taking your rest days, your body's recovering, your body's repairing, and in turn, you're going to be creating more muscle mass.
A fitness myth that I want to debunk is that you can spot reduce or choose where you lose body fat from. A large factor that's going to play a role in this is genetics. Like, some people are going to store more fat in their legs, some are going to store it in their midsection, some arms, face, wherever. So ultimately, you can't choose where you lose body fat from. It just comes down to being in a caloric deficit and time, patience, and consistency. The more time, effort, and work you put in, the more you're gonna see changes in those areas. It might be slower, but if you stay consistent, eventually those results will come.
A fitness myth that I want to debunk is that you have to stop eating after 7. Can we just, if you train later in the evenings, it's totally okay to have your meal right after that, and then just wait about an hour and a half so that your body has enough time to digest, and then you can go to sleep. You are not going to halt any progress by doing this. You are still going to be following your macros that your coach has set for you, and you are still good to go. So please, eat after 7.